Oh, oh, oh my God. Oh, oh, oh. Yes. Oh, oh. It's the weekend. Oh. The alcohol. Come closer. It's finally the weekend. Oh dear, that's gonna fall. That's gonna fall. Ugh. Okay, let's get started. This week felt really long, which stresses me out because next week is going to be my busiest week of the year so far. We have speaking tests and so on. However, you inspired me to just bundle myself up in a safety blanket and spend the next few days crying. So thank you for your video last week. It was hilarious. And good luck with your washing. I hope you don't smell weird. This week wasn't especially exciting. I didn't go to Beijing or anything crazy like that. So I thought that I would just kind of share with you 5 things that have happened to me this week. Because the first one didn't really happen to me. I don't really know if any of these happened to me or if I just did them. Whatever. Number 1 on the list, I'm reading The Raven Boys by Maggie Stiefvater. Stiefvater? I don't know how Americans would say it. In German it would be Stiefvater or stepdad, which I think adds a very ominous air to this entire novel. But yeah, this is The Raven Boys, first in a saga of 4, I believe. And yeah, it's going pretty good. I'm enjoying it. I like the characters. I like how it's narrated from different people's points of views. Yeah, and I'm looking forward to the next ones, which I will definitely buy on Kindle, Mom. Number 2 on my list definitely happened to me. I felt quite attacked. But it didn't happen to me this week, okay? This week, I just felt the need to cry about it a lot for some or other reason. I finished reading Call Me By Your Name a little while ago, and it was heartbreaking and beautiful, but not like heartbreaking because it was sad. I don't know why it's heartbreaking. The characters are perfect and they fall in love, and it's not this like deeply tragic gay romance. It's just the way that it's written has such a beautiful air of nostalgia to it that you want to cry because you're no longer 17 and in love. I think that's why it's so sad. Call me by your name and I'll call you by mine. Third on the list, I started rewatching the entirety of Sailor Moon with a friend of mine, Sandy. She doesn't live so far away from me, and she's also a huge Sailor Moon fan like I am, and so we decided to start getting together and just watch them all from beginning to end. I haven't actually seen Sailor Moon in its entirety. Actually, I've never seen its entirety. I think I've never seen the final season. And I obviously watched the first 3 seasons when I was little, and they came out on TV in Canada. And I don't know how to explain the impact that Sailor Moon has had on my life. Sailor Moon, along with the Spice Girls, shaped how I view girl power, okay? She taught me that it's okay to be klutzy and boy-obsessed and not particularly smart, and still be a hero and be a wonderful friend and try to figure out what you want from life and all of these. Like, I adore her, and I want to be her. The 4th on the list is actually a podcast called Sawbones, and it's basically a married couple, I think. Oh gosh, now I'm suddenly not sure. a man and a woman. She's a doctor, and she spends the episode, usually about 40 minutes, talking about like old-timey medical practices, or like superstitions, and things like that. And they're hilarious and funny. Today in the staff room, I actually listened to their newest podcast, which is all about the moon, and the many superstitions that humans hold regarding the moon. And they were just ridiculous, like, really good episode. I definitely recommend that one to you. It's actually quite hot. I was going for the drama angle, but you know, I'm dying now. Last thing I want to tell you about my week, I started watching Mindhunters on Netflix, and I really, really enjoy it. Mindhunters is definitely the kind of crime series that I really enjoy watching. The episodic kind of crime dramas where it's like murder of the week and kind of a whodunit sort of situation, that's not really interesting for me after a while. She says, having watched most of Castle. No, but like what I really like about Mindhunters is it has that sort of like overarching theme, or it has like an overarching plot. It takes a lot of elements from Hannibal, which is also just one of my favorite all-time series. It's got like a slightly slower pace. It's a little bit darker, more introspective. It looks into why serial killers or why murderers are the way that they are. And they also approach it from 1970s viewpoint, before they had terms like serial killer and so on. Really good, really good. Jonathan Groff in it as well, which kind of hilarious because, you know, Jesse is a friend. Yeah, so that's been my week. I watched like 8 episodes of Mindhunters in a week, which should tell you something about my social life. Sorry, I can't actually go out tonight. No, yeah, I'm just feeling really sick. Yeah, so I should probably stay home. So that's what you missed on me. I can't wait to hear from you, and I'll talk to you soon. Peace out!